Hi, my name's Bryan and I'm 20 years old. I just turned 20 a couple of months ago, and I'm on mild side of the autism spectrum. So basically I have the Asperger's spectrum, yeah. I may experience world a little differently, like I may have a bit of problems talking with people, like they may not understand what I talk to them about, like they might not understand me correctly. If someone else is speaking, I tend to butt in, like I may interrupt them without saying excuse me or giving them the signal that I want to speak or anything. And sometimes I may not recognize other people's emotions that well, like if they're in a bad mood I might not be able to recognize it, though most times I am able to recognize it. I basically like to be accepted as a normal person, like not as some different, unique, severely disabled person or whatever, but I like to be accepted as a normal person, do things like normal people do.
Bryan has been diagnosed as being on autism spectrum at the age of 8 years and 9 months old. He can be impulsive, and when he's in conversation with other people, he often fixates on certain subject, and his lack of understanding of other people's feeling and emotion. He is very sociable. Despite being autistic, he has a lot of friends, and he's well liked by his friend.
One of my best friends that I met in primary school, and I had since high school, and we actually hang out quite often. And we like video games, and sometimes we usually play it. My second group of friends that I met after TAFE, we just hang out occasionally. We like to go to the movies. And we like to do all kinds of adventurous stuff, like activities and all that.
Of course, it can be difficult at times, emotional, and because of his disability, since he was a little child, and especially he experienced a lot of difficulty since he started schooling. And I remember in year 9, he had a big fallout with one of his best friends. He ended up left school, and he ended up having a nervous breakdown, and it was a very, very difficult time for Bryan and for us.
I'm good at, besides playing video games, which I love to do, I also like to make video games. I basically had this passion to do so when I was younger, even younger than 10, maybe around 9 or 8. I started writing it down on paper, what I was going to do, drawing. I like drawing elements of what a game is going to be like drawing characters, guns, and all that kind of stuff for video games. And eventually, as I got older, I decided I want to get into the games design industry, so I decided that I want to go into that direction, so I went and got a games development diploma and all that, so that worked out well. I used to go to TAFE about 2 years ago and did this diploma of games development, and because I did that I got into the new course that I'm doing today. I'm doing the Bachelor in Digital Design, which is a high-end course, and I'm basically doing it in university. But this year I've started this new course. The 2 units that I was doing was a communications class, which came with the course. It's basically English, but it's mainly a teamwork subject. And in that subject has a lot of essays, and I do not like essays. People with disabilities should be treated as equally as other people, because they are capable of doing things like normal people can do. I've seen people with disability do some amazing things, invent new things and all that. They just can be really capable, and if they put their heart into it and all that, they can come up with something really good, and they can do really good things, amazing miracles and things like that.